Hello, welcome back my fellow book butterflies. My name is Monica Hinojosa and today I'm going to be reviewing The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this book. Okay, so let me start by saying this book was so good. I could not put it down. I know I'm not the first person that has made a review for this book, and I'm sure most of you guys have seen other booktubers talking about this, and most likely all giving this book 5 stars, and I agree with them. This book is definitely worth the hype. It is thoughtful, romantic, sexy, and funny. Oh my gosh, guys, periodically reading this, I kept laughing, like out loud. The dialogue is so good. It's so entertaining with its lighthearted jokes and youthful voice. This is not a stuffy book. For those of you who watched The Office and enjoyed it, I would highly recommend reading this. The airy lightheartedness of this workplace setting is an enjoyable atmosphere of play and banter. Let me start off by describing the main character. The main character, Lucy Hutton, is this adorable, hardworking pushover at work. That is to say, with everyone except Joshua Templeman. Now, Joshua is, of course, her love interest in the story, and they are so good. I love them. Joshua is her nemesis. They work at a publishing company, which again, I just love, because I think that's every reader's low-key dream job, or maybe that could be just me, but that was always my dream job when I was younger, was to work for a publishing company. And in that cute office setting, it's just to get paid to read books and publish them. I love that. So they work for this publishing company, and there was 2 different, not branches, because they weren't the same company. They started off as 2 different rival companies that had to merge in order to survive. And the 2 bosses both have 2 secretaries. So that one's Lucy and the other one is Josh. And that's why, well, that's not why they clash, but they clash. They have 2 completely different personality types. Lucy is cute, funny, and fashion forward. The descriptions of her outfits are so cute and adorable. And the way they described how she did her makeup, I don't know, those little details I honestly really admired and enjoyed, because they made her character come more alive to me. Those descriptions of her just highlighted how much we got to also see of her personality. Basically what I'm trying to say is her personality really shines even through her outfits and whatnot. She's kind of a quirky girl. And meanwhile, Joshua, he on the other hand is tall, serious, and stern. And throughout the story, you see how well they complement one another. And they have this constant misunderstanding toward the other, but I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but I feel like I always have to say that, no more spoilers, because I'm always wanting to give you guys a spoiler, but since this is a book review, it is always an effort for me to not do that and give it away. So yeah, thank you guys for your patience. But yeah, basically, within a couple of chapters, you can already start to see that she has an attraction to him, a physical attraction to him. And one day at work, something happens in the elevator. And I want to give you guys a taste of what happened in the scene, and that's gonna be my slight spoiler, not really. I hope you guys enjoy this decadent taste of writing. Honestly, I can't get over the writing style. I don't even know how to describe the writing style. It is just, for lack of a better word, good, entertaining, thoughtful, and just delicious. Okay. When he puts one hand on my jaw and tilts my head back, I wait for the squeeze to start. At any moment, his warm palm will snap tight and I'll begin to die, nose to nose, breath against breath. One of his fingertips is behind my earlobe, and I shiver when it slides. Shortcake. Ah! Okay, Shortcake is the nickname he gives her. Oh my gosh. Okay, see what I mean when I say that it's sexy, funny together? Like sexy and funny? That's just a recipe. That is just a recipe for something good. You know what I'm saying? Like it is just, it's fun. Okay, this book is really fun. It's romantic, but yeah, I enjoy the two characters so much and their differences. They just complement one another. And let me also add by saying Joshua knew exactly what he was doing. Basically, I'll give you a short little intro to that scene. She wears something that she normally wouldn't wear to work, and he liked it. And so when they're alone in the elevator, that happens. And I feel like Joshua knew exactly what he was doing. He was just like, you know what, you're not leaving this elevator for the weekend, because obviously work's over, and then it was, I think it was the beginning of the weekend, and he's just like, you're gonna be thinking about me. And he made sure of it, and it is just so like, yes, you did, the best way. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. The plot is the simple enemy to lovers. So the book is called The Hating Game because, yeah, okay, they hate each other. And they're always playing games that kind of, it's to bother the other one, essentially. It's to see who can bother the other one the most. And she calls it in her head the hating game. And so one day there is a big promotion coming up, and obviously those two are the only ones that are capable enough to actually apply for the position, but there's only one position available, and they are put as rivals even more, and to see who can get the promotion. And because they hate each other so much, they make the bet to say whoever wins, the other one has to resign. And that's kind of moving forward with the plot. Even though the plot is pretty traditional, the characters are lively and have deeper issues that help them grow closer together. It honestly took me by surprise near the end, because I wasn't expecting, not exactly a plot twist, because I could tell, like, the author gives hints throughout the story about, this event that happens near the end, and Joshua's feelings and why he's the way he is. And it wasn't corny. Like, this sounds like it should be corny, and it's everything but. So the fact that you can take this, like, classic trope and weave it into something complex and deep near the end, and it like seamlessly through in the story, it didn't seem like it was so off, to where it was leading to, that it just made it that much better reading it. The pacing for this book is so good. I could not put it down. As I had said before, I kept laughing while reading this. It was like I felt like I was binge watching a TV show that I enjoyed. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't something that was, oh, okay, it's slowing down. Like, no, like, the pace is even throughout the entire book. You do not want to put it down while reading it. That's how good it is. I was falling in love more and more with each chapter with Joshua Templeman. Like, I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. It has that nice, slow, like, anticipation and adorableness and sweet. Like, he is, this one persona, and then you get to, like, see his onion layers, and what you see is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna complain. I was thoroughly entertained through and through. The ending of the book is also so satisfying. I wouldn't change anything from reading this. I don't have any complaints about the characters, the plot, the setting, none of that. Also the steamy scenes. I mean, you guys had a little, little taste of it, but they get, that's just something from like somewhat at the beginning of the book. The steamy scenes get better, and it is so well written, and not in a raunchy way. I mean, guys, like, for me, who, like, I am an aspiring writer, and so for me to read this book that has, again, like I have no complaints with dialogue and pace and, you know, plot and characters and all of that. And like, especially I feel with romance, the hot scenes can go one way or another, and this one has like a sweet middle to it where it builds and it's good, it's great, it's, you know, you feel romanced and you feel good. Yeah, I just had to compliment the author for that because she did a great job through and through with this book. It was absolutely fabulous. You'll be doing yourself a favor reading this. I definitely give it 5 stars. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my review on The Hating Game. I'll reiterate, I enjoyed reading this. I give it 5 stars, and it is just a perfect book to read over the weekend if you're bored, if you have nothing to watch on TV, and if you just want to be laughing, reading this romantic comedy that is so entertaining. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this book. It is great. I am forever, I think, going to be reading this and loving it each and every time. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!